The buys are in. Zipex and Glaive into utility. Squeaky blown off. Molly for good measure. And everybody else towards that yard position. Quickly across. Apex caught out. Oh, and even grabs one. Dupree's down. Glaive on the trade. And Kyojin with some warning shots.
Bro. He keeps going. Oh, and he stands his ground. I guess with the USP up against the Glock, there was a P250 in play, but he's up for it. That could have cost him, but Glaive and Zip in a real dire strait now. With the bomb locked to secret, they can take their time, but as soon as they test Kyojin, he'll get in more than just info, a chance for a click. Ooh, first one. Bit hectic, but he's got the info as to where those two are. Glaive closing the gap. Kyojin does stand to fight, and Glaive has opened up the account for Astralis. 3 frags already, Chad. We talked about his underperformances. He's just pulled Astralis right back into this pistol.
Oh, Shox is looking. Shox might catch them here from behind.
On this. Just as they avert their gaze.
Through the windows. Spotted now. Called the bomb. No, it's going to be top. They have to go up the ladder to heaven.
And that information leads to the demise of Glaive. All onto Zip. He can't clutch it. Vitality, well handled. You can see the experience there from Shox. A combination of patience and proactivity. It could lead into a false sense of security or maybe a lost opportunity. Advancing now is ZywOo. Oh, and they strike in unison on either end of the map. Lobby down. ZywOo deals with Yard, and Apex has been set up for success. Now, it is a gamble. He's hoping Silo isn't going to be getting that info first, and he'll be able to pop up out of his hidey hole to take down Magisk and his red container walk. Glaive's not ready for this at all. Oh, and ZywOo's just getting lovely freebies. This is going to be a clean one if they're not careful. Lucky left alone, hard tap. ZywOo won't be missing another, and that's the end of that. Vitality knock Astralis down, and that does not bode well.
ZywOo with the AWP was in secret. This is
you could have overrun it, and now he gets the info, and uncharacteristic miss, but does, of course, have the support of his squad, and Apex could give them the frag they've been hoping for. Straight to his dome, a real chance for this to go wrong, and it is starting to spiral. 2 scavenge rifles. A spotted out Masuta. He has to hold his nerve here. He has to hold his nerve. He goes wide. A nice adjustment. Bomb now loose, but Dupree is the second component. ZywOo, a lot of responsibility on his shoulders here, and he's getting overrun. The Deagle, shy of the mark. He does adjust. Nice. Into the head, and Kyojin.
The rookies.
A battle of the rookies. He's got a kit. It's not the end of the world for Kyojin, but Lucky advancing into a powerful, hard, deep clear. Confirmation of where he advances from. Kyojin will have to swing through this clear, and wow, Lucky has delivered for Astralis there. After just Tech-9s and armor, after a missed wall smokes, ZywOo did take 2 of the 3 required.
Keep that one posted, but we're turning our attention towards top site here. They're lining up Molly for back of sight, and here we go.
Yeah, Kyojin's going to be tested here. Shox has to tuck in. Vision. Oh, what? No one clears. He's allowed to get 1. Activated in the vents is a no. Kyojin sprays down 3. And Astralis left wanting. Lucky again thrust into a dire circumstance. He's going round the world, or at least suggesting that. 25 and ticking. Another check from ZywOo. Lucky behind enemy lines. Did he see him? Up he goes. ZywOo's not having any of that. No scope to secure it. Seen a couple of missed shots, but also if ZywOo can maintain form like this is exactly what the stats boys have been asking for. Careful, fast, Shox, blind, does adjust and return to vision in time. It's up to Kyojin now to at least take another body down. And he will. More than that, delivers in large capacity. Finished off with ease, and yeah, no sweat on the brow really for Vitality there. Magisk is working on the heaven flank. ZywOo's adjusted so as to not be vulnerable, but his teammate Kyojin is unawares. Back is turned. There's the trade. ZywOo tucked into a hut. He can do a lot with this, and Shox as well is activated. This is still a threat. And this frag is everything. Nice find. ZywOo found that's the bomb though, unlucky. He can bail himself out of trouble. And Lucky's got to do it all again for Astralis. What a recovery. His read. ZywOo's been everywhere. Absolutely everywhere.
Lucky just left in these situations time and time again. He's the least experienced for this type of environment. A 2-on-1 herd now. Smoke's going to give it away. Vitality rotating in, getting the bomb down. That's something.
It's huge actually. With the smoke decon, he can maybe just get away from Masutas first, but ZywOo not giving up any slack. And the response to the potential stutter.
This is early.
His aggression trophy. Oh, Lucky's let it slip. You can see, just shy. He's hit the brim of Masuta's baseball cap. And that's an answer as well. Magis just caught as he averts his gaze, lucky late to convert, and now again Astralis' stomach a disadvantage.
If he wanted to drop the smoke now, that would be perfect.
Oh, incendiary first.
If he drops the smoke on top of this,
Bingo.
there's no they have to run through.
Here they come, nice and loud, looking the wrong way, multi-kill delivered, and you'll never guess who has to clutch. It's poor old Lucky. Trying to play some naughty games, force the rotate, he's not far off the mark. A flash and a boost over the smoke leads to ZywOo's demise. A good start here for Lucky. The Dane being pressured, doesn't have time for this and tries for the quick scope plant. A Hail Mary play if ever I've seen one. 9-1. Astralis.
Deep nade from Shox. That is going to land a bit of damage right there. Oh, no, a little bit shy. Molly.
How's that for some damage?
It's all just coming their way. Like, he's just taking pot shots through the smoke. It's just simple as you like. Magisk is dead. He
And
doesn't
also,
get to do anything. No kicking, no screaming.
Not only just gone trophy in the previous, they set him up in hut again. ZywOo's allowed to play the full, like, adventure mode Counter-Strike right now. Whatever he desires, and again, Zip just gets one to the grill. He's had the worst half he's had so far at the Major. It doesn't get worse than 0-12. Kept so humble. His job is to hold lobby. Oof.
They just, like, look, they die through the smoke, they die in the back. The Astralis have no idea what's going on. This is like the Flames game we did. Remember the Flames game we did where it's like Astralis are getting owned? This is that, and then more.
Is there a possibility to take, like, I don't know, like a 30-minute timeout? Can they just, like, take a full 30 minutes, maybe go for a walk?
Go up to their room, have a shower,
Stretch.
come back down.
Yeah, I think so. Park.
Shox didn't clear his corners. It looked like
Okay.
he saw something there. Now this is a decent advantage right here for the Danes.
Could still disintegrate. ZywOo's mean. Just a jiggle out of Dupree, and the extra damage initially inflicted by Apex has resulted in a quick death. Now they do really lose their potency. Magisk returns us to the fray. And ZywOo ready to play. Can't track Zipex. That should be the round. Masuta locked out. Silently ascends. It's Zipex with that AWP. He's actually opted for the Tech 9. And yeah, no way in. Glaive with an AK as well. Both of them on the site. He'd love a perfect pop flash and peek.
Able to get it done with primarily the pistols here. So this is not a way that you can replicate success. And here you go. The damage Masuta on the way out of lobby. Grabs two. The AWP's gone. And he gets to hold on to that AK. So the damage was done.
Top util continues to barrage in. Yeah, here comes the second wave, and Sharks waves goodbye to Dupree. More on the site. Glaive ready for the fight. 3-on-2 very quickly established. It does favor the Danes, but for how long? Force forward. Masuta needs this. It rides and rests on this. Double fight. Glaive to swing and trade. Okay. Leaves Apex in the bomb lobby. I think that will have been at least communicated, so he can piece that together on his own.
He's gone around the world here as well, so he's going to get there in time to stop them from picking up the bomb. This is one of the least expected angles.
Bomb, 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 bomb. He's going to get double peeked. It shouldn't be a way for him to handle this. Shouldn't. But there may be now. Slips away just in time. Glaive to answer back, and Apex, oh, he had the crosshair there. Glaive has saved him. And you know Astralis will be happy about that. Memes aside, an 11-4 half. Let's see how it works. A double molly topside take. Flashes on top of that. Where are the bodies? Here they come, flooding in. Lucky delivers two quick headshots, one while blind. Great reaction out of Astralis, and this one falling apart. Full vitality. Back to the drawing board. Dupree, a big frag, and that's clean from Astralis. Okay, some promising signs of life. Talking of space being taken, Magisk. Dupree come knocking on lobby. It's a lot of responsibility on Apex, and he does get completely booked. Glaive hears it all. And so, bit of a swap of the sides. Glaive coming in fast on this flank. This is a very fast, round-defining flank, and Kyojin already meets his maker. Bomb to be at least denied. That'll do nicely. Astralis looking a little more convincing here. Glaive, you talk about him being everywhere. He's doing it again, Chad. He's doing it again. Surely Masuta will sweep and clear this. He may not. And again, it could be the difference maker. Dupree strikes, and Glaive again lines up two. Oh, and Dupree delivers. This is more like it. Vitality rumbled, despite the hero AK finding connections and them finding space. Stroll into the yard as been timed relatively well. Glaive will not have the instant information. Kyojin's project as well rumbled. Now just holds his nerve. Kyojin, though, a big frag to post.
20 seconds now.
Hanging in the balance. Shox is not going to check his corner. Glaive well positioned. Main a threat. Bombs on ZywOo. He has to adjust and address that priority. Who's going to bodyguard main? Again, from up top, the top rope. A flying elbow from Zipex. There shouldn't be a plant, there shouldn't be a clutch, and Lucky knows he can close that gap. Time is on his side, and nearly got a little awkward there. I had some Kenny S. Cobble flashbacks.
All right, well, they get that bomb down. But yeah, look, they even got the double entry from Kyojin on that. He got both on the way into that top site, handled again from Astralis.
Frags have all come from Astralis aggression. This is the deviation from that. Lucky sticking around is brave, but he will be run down. Where on earth was ZywOo? Strafing manages it well, surely caught now as they line up for the Dupree spray. He can play the clock. He loses his head. Magisk hands one back. He has to come up huge here. And they have to plant low sight. They have to plant low sight. The doors have been blown off and now the bomb loose. He can't get away. A different round if he gets away from that initial engagement. Apex will confirm that he's not secret side, or at least suspect. Glaive is going to fill that gap and Apex goes hunting for Magisk. What a play. Takes some balls to pull that off and just trying to slip the gap of Lucky. It's Glaive's hunt as well, and Apex delivers. He's had some serious awareness here. Leading by example at 21, he's keeping ZywOo honest.
They're trying to chase him down here. Look how many eyes are turned towards Apex, just one man.
Yeah, the bait from Zipex is brilliant. He's not going to be ready for Lucky, and yeah, finish the job. Now the AWP can patrol yard once again. Dupree's powerful in this position. He's shut them down on multiple occasions. Can he do anything now with a late arrival of Zip up the ladder? ZywOo knows it's a possibility, and he's lost his teammate as well now, so poor Zip. Doesn't have Dupree to count on, doesn't even have a primary weapon. He will tickle ZywOo, but he posts his 25th, and Vitality post their 14th. Yeah, falls apart initially. Kyojin's having some fun. Dupree's looking the wrong way. It is up to Zip and his USP. He'd love to grab a rifle, and there it is. ZywOo will post it. 15 is on the board. 6 opportunities for Astralis to close this back. Yeah, I mean, it's certainly set up for that to transpire that way. As the smoke fades, you counter flash, you spray through the smoke. Glaive knows what's up, but Masuta does hand out one quick haircut. And ZywOo's done the same. 18 seconds, lads, and ZywOo knocks another. Dupree doesn't get a second to react. Bomb being planted uncontested. And Vitality are making it work. The flash turned, nice react, and down goes another. Only Lucky to defend their honor, and that's the end of that. 3 frags out of ZywOo. It looks like it's sketchy, but they handle it with ease. Nuke. Astralis' pick goes the way of Vitality, and they are one step closer to keeping their head above water. Looking to eliminate Astralis.
The last chance, hurrah here for Astralis, and Apex from spawn, lobbing out some util fast towards AoE Trundle. Footsteps heard, and the biff is going to be on. Yeah,
they've got sandbags as well. Zipex attempts to draw fire, but he loses his life. Masuta handing out a couple as well, and that surely falls already into place for this T side. Lucky to stand and deliver. He's going to get overrun. He stands and strikes for the first, but that's all, and yeah. Magisk hard pressed to find a 1v3 here. Vitality, do they even commit while the smoke is up? I think they'd rather have sight. Magisk, spotted, and damn, that hurts. A quick dink on the jiggle. Bomb planted for an extra 300 for Kyojin, so no complaints at all. Vitality take our pistol. They better have their lineups ready. That smoke is intimidating. You can peek around it. Lucky can get up on the headshot box. Kyojin running out of bullets, needs a fresh mag, and this frag is everything. Masuta tested and found. Kyojin re-advancing, not letting him have any space, and a quick 3-piece is Vitality second. Astralis, what I want to say though is that the stack nades, the denial, the extending and behind the smokes and incendiary onto that default plant, barraging. I think he's got a good idea as to where that sandbags player is.
Oh, this is huge.
Got him, opens up the account onto A, spots out Lucky, could get clothesline from the short side. And Zipex does post it up. They were trying to pivot back and now scooping up the bomb. Pressure mounting in mid as well. Kyojin has a sightline over that smoke and could catch that rotate back. Unless they route and navigate through ZT spawn. Up the stairs, Magis goes forward on this. He can disrupt, hunting for Astralis' first hit early on the defense, and Masuta keeps it competitive. Zipex left alone, he will contribute the first of the 1v3. Can the Clutch Minister pull Astralis into their fighting ways now? The answer is a bit shy of the mark. Masuta got brought down to just 4.
This is going to get a bit awkward here. They're pushing forward.
Yeah, and it's up to Apex. That could be enough. Yeah, looking the wrong way, pulls out his nades. The classic in-game leader, Death, and Zipex hands 2 more into the feed. His Deagle finds 3. Shox taking some space. They're dancing with each other. Backs are turned. Shox to win the round on this. And Dupree turns just as he needed to. Another Deagle frag up to ZywOo now to finish the job. He'll stop Zipex in his tracks on his 3.
Knows where Dupree is. It's just Magis, the unknown entity.
Util present. He can smoke him off. Does he just rush the plant? They could be there in time. He just goes straight for it. Bomb down. Smoke out. He's getting run down. He's going to have 2 targets trifling with him. And that's a nice round out of Astralis. Just the Deagles. Zipex starts. He's being a little rascal around this. Glaive, would he expect this? He's clearing. He's clearing. ZywOo not ready. Glaive, a huge contribution, but that's not enough to secure the round. You can see the pressure is on. Zipex is doing so much work. He's taken 2, or at least 1.5 down. They are wrapping into Magis' sight, and he is standing to deliver. All 3 on the deck, sends them home. Big from Magis and Astralis. Now they've got the cash injected into the system. Vitality, quite the contrary. This gap will now close. He might just throw a couple of stray bullets if they start to unload, and he might now with Crane taking engagements. This is threatening. That's a lot of damage from the bullets. Finished and combined with Zipex double. Apex just not long for this ramp progress. They're not letting him out of the initial smoke. Look what's left of Vitality. And a smoke to stare at if they want to return to the B site. Magisk already looking good. We'll have to check in on that utility damage early.
Oh, easy peasy. Look at that. Second through the smoke. Now they're feeling themselves. And one of the keys here for this defensive Astralis is they're not giving the room to Vitality.
Vitality, they're getting reaggressed on here. Shox could be the first victim. Takes a shot. Glaive connects. Glaive delivers 2. And Astralis looking to lock it down. It's only ZywOo. He just doesn't have the time to find this clutch. Zipex sight. Glaive closing in. And that is lovely. Looking threatening are the Danes here. Which is, don't let them have their usual space on ramp. ZywOo's caught one just over the smoke, but as it fades, he strikes and trades. Masuta's his next victim. Glaive pulls Astralis into a man advantage. And now they've got nothing.
Oh, Apex not happy with that. He's lost 2. He's hit the desk. He's upset again. Another opening kill goes their way, and it all just falls apart so quickly.
Just by sticking around, Glaive is really disruptive. Shox, interestingly enough, does seem to imply they're going A. Through the elevator room. This is a nice mix-up. Glaive's going to be threatened here. Sandbags would be nice. He's just going to advance even further. Taking this fight. Glaive doing it on his own. He started this round with the double. He's got a good idea as to where they're coming from. Apex can look him to be his 4th, and Glaive completely leading. There's no one that can touch him. He's got a flash for good measure. Shox is the ace, and that's lovely. Glaive, unpredictable in individual form, but he's found it when it matters most. Common clear. Doesn't do it properly, and Kyojin's nearly dead too. He's hit the necessary headshots. He doesn't have the bomb. Trying to force the rotate with the util. They rotated back in. They know they left some gaps. ZywOo to punish Zipex. Oh, and he just looks away. He just looks away. He's second guessing a little. Bomb plant in. Kyojin, 1 HP. ZywOo needs to survive now. He has to clutch. This is a big one for Vitality. 9-6 they can work with, and ZywOo has to work his magic. The flash ain't bad. They turn it, though, and gap closed. Lucky falls. No trade available from Zipex.
He's going to sit it.
He's going to hold it. It's against an AWP, and there's still a smoke up. Oh! He cancelled it, and ZywOo calls the bluff. Chill your beans. No time for this. Playing games. ZywOo's surely done enough. He confirms he's off the bomb. Survival is enough. ZywOo clutches up for Vitality, and that is the step towards the 9-6 half.
That's huge. That is massive right there. Sure, Kyojin, he gets those massive kills, but ZywOo still put in a difficult one to win on that site.
Because he's got some support. Aggressive angle. Oh my god, the damage. Look at that. The feed. Chaos. As even trades are found. Magisk just in the off angle looking to strike. Fires off a warning shot across the bow. ZywOo advancing and dead. And Shox is his next victim. Well handled. Magisk is so comfortable on the M4A1.
45 seconds left on the clock, plenty of utility here, but that low HP, the fact that they have a very good idea where he's coming from, this one is just a matter of time.
Outlook very bleak. And not able to convert. 10 for Astralis. Now that is what we're talking about. This is for survival and they're showing signs of life. Oh, but they've given him the space. It's up to
double
Kyojin.
nades for Sandbag maybe?
Yeah, could be. Will be a molly. He's going to be in trouble. Hot water. Struggles to deliver anything. And Astralis in pole position for an 11th early here. Apex has got a lot on his plate and now a bullet to the face. It's coming way too easy. Oh, Shox. Caught walking through. Tried to take a ambitious push. Now, Mr. Wu, what can you do? That bomb is ticking every second away. Couple of clicks and no success. That is a clean pistol from Astralis. Bomb down, 5 bodies dropped, no one to complain and giving them nothing. This is a big aggress from the boy. Masuta steps, delivers a double, backs a turn. ZywOo strikes, and there is a sign of life. Vitality with that mid-round re-aggress into the ramp, just as Astralis felt like they'd been given it. And Magic's getting nothing done as well. Okay, Vitality a 6th.
Glaive has a flash which he could unleash here and they might swarm on up. This might get sketchy, you know?
Really could. Apex is about to be run down. Doesn't get cleared, but ZywOo's gone. Apex needs more, and he's fallen too. Some weapons into enemy hands. The Danes making a little work. Yeah, oh no, not the transition. He will tuck into elevate, I think just in time. Masuta will go down. Takes one with him though. Astralis didn't invest, and they've managed to pull it into a 2-on-2, ready to impress. Bomb on the back of Glaive. He wants a... Kyojin even prepared for this, and oh, what an adjustment from Glaive. He is back to God mode, Glaive. 21 and counting. He's pulled Astralis through that first half, and they do it with nothing. Interesting. He's partnered up with Kyojin for the re-aggression, and dupree's job is to house this. Just shy, Kyojin. The bait and switch. He profits. ZywOo hears him coming. Oh, looking the wrong way. Does have enough time to adjust, and Glaive perhaps has to step up again. He has, with a double. 23 and counting. Bomb now planted, an uncomfortable retake. And oh, lucky adjust into Apex. Everything is aligning for the boys in the black and red. You can see a dejected Shox there with 4 kills to his name.
3 of those in the first half, so only 1 here in the second.
Just silently hoovering up what little he could. What can you get done? That's a great start. Takes down the leader of the pack. A hard adjustment stabilizes his aim, and Zipex is there at least to equalize something. That's the hero orb gone. This is easily obtainable still for Astralis despite that disadvantage forged by Shox. Ooh, does he commit through? Apex's CZ has done a lot with that now and wrapping around Magisk. Pressure from both sides. The B site open for business if they could just find a way in. Masuta's D does connect. And Zip surely not got anything left.
2 HP.
2 HP. And Kyojin does bravely peek on in. He'll hoover up a nice weapon upgrade, but Vitality deal with it with only a saved orb.
But we've seen them win around with pistols before, and maybe they're going for the same Glaive with the same flash. This time Apex isn't up close, and oh, they're going to lock him down. ZywOo with damage.
Looked the wrong way. Thank God Apex is there. He's picked up the pieces. Trying to run with the AK. Dupree and Lucky turn up the pace, and Apex turns up the heat. A lovely 4K out of him to pull himself and his team back to 10. Displayed by ZywOo's POV. Glaive trying to disrespect it. They check it. That trade is crucial, but immediately Zipex pulls Astralis into the 2-man. To the good. Glaive gone. Bombs wrapping around short side. Kyojin's playing with fire here, and Lucky's been humbled a little. Down to 30. Bomb to be planted. It's undeniable. Angle from Shox. Oh, rather, Magisk onto Shox is perfect, and this is Astralis breaking through. All it took was that battle early. Needs a shot. Needs to fall away. He's not been given it through the flames. He does look to strike. Magisk again contributes. A big opening. Masuta's rotated in time. The double is perfect. The third is even better. It puts Lucky into a doable clutch, and he's got time to work his magic. Safe. Oh no, he's not. Cancel. Has to play on and looking for trouble. Apex is playing a very passive game here. Look at their stance. He'll confirm it now with the molly and the plan. A fake again. Will Apex fall for it? No, the shots confirm his suspicions. Now he crawls, and the denial is likely. Vitality say play on. It's a good position. Shorts the gap. Oh, no, it's not. Zywoo's got a ratty angle to confirm. Oh, he goes walking. Dupree, patience is rewarded, and now Astralis are hitting everything. Masuta saved them once. Can you really save them again? It's two. It's up to Kyojin, the newest addition to Vitality, or we are off to dust too. Zipex greedy. And so a 1v1 established. It's experience versus the inexperienced. Kyojin, what do you do? Strikes immediately and pulls it home for Vitality. First Masuta, now Kyojin. A reactionary smoke from Zywoo to reposition further. But it will give room for Astralis. Kyojin nearly with a very embarrassing death. He needs to live on.
Huge gap.
Not for much longer. Zywoo 8-3. A fake plant. Maybe Kyojin gets a bit greedy. The nades are baited out, and Zipex will punish. Looking for a 2v4, and they've got time. As soon as they get their after plant positions, there's a world where they can wrap it up. Right now, Shox is coming back for the ramp flank. He'll have a chance, and down goes Zywoo. Couple more clicks required. Zipex and Lucky recovering for Astralis, trying to force Dust 2. It's for survival at the Major. Kyojin so low, nearly burnt to a crisp. He's looking the wrong way. Oh, backpack spotted. He's got to play this well. That's something. It's up to Lucky to save Astralis. He can finish it right here and now. The bait. He calls the bluff. The shot fires the bullets. He's got to hold it now. Lucky just needs to click on the head, and Shox! He's doing it with the defuse. He says play on. 9 kills, 29 rounds, but the defuse has saved Vitality. Oh, Lucky may need an extra 10 seconds after that one.
Oh, dearie me. Towards middle. They're up the ladder, they're slinking through. The gap's being found. Masuta to receive, and he needs to hit the shot. He's got one. Masuta can't get the second. Lucky's found the trade.
They have mid. This Rapid B is going to hurt. Kyojin has to respond. He's responsible for a whole lot here, but already Magisk catches them. That's the bomb carrier. They can wrap in. It's all on Shox.
Again.
He extended play once. He will be cleared. Takes one for his troubles. A second onto Lucky. A huge delivery. 2 on 2. OT looms. Magisk to plant. Zywoo partnered up. They have a smoke. They have the kit. Magisk hunted. Does deliver the headshot necessary. Swinging out. Confirms Zywoo's position. It's up to Zywoo to force the OT, and he does flash off. Profits for the first, and AK to work his magic, but Dupree proactive. We're going to 3. It goes the distance. Close, though. Close to seeing overtime. Astralis just find it in regulation. And the slate now wiped clean, Chad.
By doing this, you want to have that third man, that third A defender come back over towards CT, and they haven't, so they're just going to split B quickly.
All right, wow, this is a mix-up. Apex has dropped a nice defensive smoke that will channel them into Masuta. Careful, Masuta, you're getting a bit keen for that one.
Lucky's flank.
Lucky a late flank. Yeah, oh, solid out of Masuta. The last 2 bullets. He has to do more. He has done more. Dupree down, Lucky left alone, and yeah, got to try and close this gap. A little bit of flare in the strafe, but that will do nicely. Walk up behind it, exactly. He's pre-aiming the boost. They're coming. Oh, does lose his head. Magisk, a big entry into the site, and that's a double from the Dane. Stick a fork in that.
Yeah, they have to save here, right? You bang on with that double AWP investment. You can't risk going for this and immediately they lose the site. You're going to see a lot of this on a map like Dust 2. Bomb goes off. Astralis do get there first.
confirm things early. He
Mid
doesn't
to
spot
B.
a thing. Mid to B. Again, they want to punish Shox and Masuta. Masuta beat them on the pistol. Can he do anything here? Baited in nicely. Does get 1.5. Need more Shox. Need more. And he gets toyed with. ZywOo does line one up straight through the smoke. Spanks the bottom of Dupree. Bomb down. Do they play for the retake?
Apex is close already.
Glaive, should he peek again? He might catch
That's a
ZywOo.
teammate's molly.
Just in the molly as he retreats. Tagged up on the doors. They're grouping up to go for this. There's lots of util. What's going on? He's been shot in the back. Apex, his eyes were averted from the sight. Lucky looking to survive. He's on the big box. It's only Lucky now. ZywOo's hitting some great shots, and now Lucky. Oh! ZywOo burned down. Lucky actually gets the clutch. What killed him? The flames?
And that one, just add that to the tally, add that one to the list. How did that go down? How did that unfold? I don't blame them for wanting to take a timeout here. This was the ZywOo through the smoke, so jumping, spots him,
Bang.
lines it up, through the smoke, through the wall.
So he had an incendiary. Gets the shot.
So that's the molly in the sight, so he drops in the flame, just licks him on the way on in. Oh, the 1G. Summit will be proud.
To take that blue bin fight.
It's going to stall him out for a bit.
Yeah. And now they know there's presence pit. Where is the support? Where is the flashes? He's just taking them dry. And that's something else from Apex. Him and the smoke have a trying relationship, but this time again he opens up the account with the double.
Stolen Glaive's superpower here, I think, in this series.
Certainly, but Magiska's pretty damn super as well. But today, just ducking under the crosshair of Magiska's Masuta. Just a little bit of chip damage. It's all about the denial of this plan. And they're hunting for Gandalf. They're running towards ZywOo. He does get spotted out. They're closing the gap 10 seconds. You have to take a shot and does take one with him. No hope for Dupree. What are you supposed to do? Plant for cash. Doesn't get that either. Vitality 5, Astralis 2. And they handle business. Oh, God. And that's the counter util already. Okay, bait, switch, swing. Threat of the scout. High flashes for his repeaks. He is posting the numbers necessary. ZywOo just has a lovely shooting gallery cleaning up. Dupree to counter with a rebuttal. Missed shot shy of the mark. He does find the second. Some style points for Dupree. He out-orbs ZywOo. With the 1700 version, Masuta just in the blind spot. Dupree snaps into another head. Careful now. Vitality vulnerable, shocks the flank. He will be silenced. Dupree, though, no slouch.
Huge round. Just the scout constantly finding those heads right there. Some great shots from Dupree.
ZywOo will be there in time. This is the fight. This is the fight. He strikes. Dupree gone. Bomb spotted on the commit. Zipex is in and Kyojin Steeg is in the feed as well. This will turn the tables right on around. The bomb to go down. Glaive's vision fading. A lurky smoke to crawl on in. The gap is held for now. Apex late from tons. Glaive will be on notice. It's all about who strikes first. It's all about who strikes first. 4 versus 2. They've done a lot of the heavy lifting. Down goes Apex. Kyojin's his next victim. Glaive again saving Astralis, and Zipex puts the cherry on top. Recovered between the two of them. They find all 5 in the 5th as well for Astralis. It was tense.
Oh, so much info right now. Oh, and they're ahead. Apex, he's aware. He's going to get the kill. Dupree's down. They have to go towards A, but now all the info, and Shox should get another one. Back turn, doesn't get the frag, and Zip, he's aware.
It's falling apart. Astralis got nothing left. It's only Lucky. And they're closing in thick and fast. A clean one from Vitality, and all of those woes.
You can drop back if you're Astralis now. You can take your time on this. Masuta close doors. There's still Dupree top mid. And looking for info. The Glock's going to spot it, but that's all he can do. He can only spot it, and that's going to push them forward on long into ZywOo.
More. A whole lot more. He flashes for himself, wants to take it, get the answers, get the info, get the frag. Lucky's his next victim. Bomb loose, round save. ZywOo has delivered when it matters most. 4 kills on the AWP, and I mean, that could so quickly have spiraled out of control.
Okay.
Glaive's doing it again. Doesn't matter what weapon you put in his hands. He seems to be finding first blood, and they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop for anyone. Shox, a whole team. 1 minute 40, and they're knocking on his door. He's taking some risks. He's calling for help. Apex and Shox, the old boys, trying to teach him some new tricks. He repositions. They're all flashed, and that's the end of that. A massacre for the 10th. The French are up, out of their seats. What a recovery. Astralis try and throw some pace into the mix. Richard Papillon, The graceful butterfly.
That car clear though. Oh, and Lucky's pushing up mid, the regress. They're waiting for him.
They're still waiting for this. And Lucky, spotted. Can't track him. Kyojin struggles. ZywOo doesn't. Even out now. 3 versus 3. Now they are heavily, heavily committed to this A site. Getting across the doors can be tough. That's ZywOo's responsibility to track. And just as he mantles up, Magis does get across. Pick your poison now, Vitality. It's 8. Oh, tip of the head. Zipex has clicked nicely onto Apex. It's up to ZywOo for the rebuttal. Goose Corner is a threat. Zipex baiting dupreeh to strike, and dupreeh does. ZywOo, multiple targets. He can't find their head, and Astralis do recover oh so nicely. dupreeh to thank for that. Lucky's got to bank this one, and between the two of them, swinging out. Zipex isolated, the supportive flash will come in. Catches his teammate as well, and that's not quite enough. Apex dinked. Lives on. They are walking into Glaive and Lucky. An even trade. Need this one. Misses his chance, and the Shock's allowed to reposition. He's burning down. Still takes the pot shot. Now falls all onto Magis, but it's so doable, and that's the bomb. That's the bomb. This is it. Throws it across.
Weak
10,
arms.
9, just picks it up. 7. Can he deny? Can he deny? Safe plant. Trying to chip away. Catches him on the jump, and Apex is next. Magis comes up clutch when it matters most.
Huge, absolutely mental.
Oh, sheesh kebab. They had to throw it across. He's planting safe through the box. Shox doesn't get it. Oh, brilliant play. Vitality are going to be remembering that one.
The jump as well. He's already given away his position. Right, he's already given away his position on the first to spam through the box, and then Shox. He just goes on down. Apex is low from that early exchange, and it comes on in. Bridge smoke.
Smoked off.
Flashes.
Yeah, but there's still vision. Lucky pulls the trigger. Masuta forced to watch.
Good nade.
Delays. Pulling the plug. Lucky commits for the retake. Zipex is partnered up with him. They will let that bomb go down and play the advantage.
Shox could be huge.
Oh, we could. It's all about timing.
This could be massive.
Clear? 3 backs are turned. Apex delays them. Now Shox can strike. Calls another. Glaive spotted. He has to make a decision now. Lucky and Zipex along. ZywOo has vision just on the edge of the smoke. He needs another. Support is there. ZywOo plucks another from the pack. And the French post 14.
Oh, Shox was instrumental right there. They lose the opening kill going into the site. Lucky does a lot from that car position.
And here they come. Lucky, what have you got for us? 15 as the flashes rain in. The molly's not bad, clearing the site, but dupreeh strikes and Astralis. They're delaying.
10 seconds.
Apex needs that, gets it. dupreeh again contributes.
They have to
time.
plan.
Now he can't. Magiska's denied. There's no time. No time. Astralis take it on the force. They brought in UMPs, scouts, Chad, and they defend it. Vitality, they trip, they fumble. Okay. New game plan. Xtaz previously on the mic forces Lucky out of that info
fast mid
position.
to be.
It's a fast mid to be, sure, but Glaive's taken down Apex's cell. And there's more damage inflicted onto dupreeh. He does drop the incendiary.
Rotation's
the push
coming.
straight through. No one's looking. Glaive slips through. It's up to ZywOo. Catches the first. It's chaos, pandemonium.
They're stalled out.
Sight. They need to break through. It's dupreeh. Strikes again. Masuta down. It's up to Shox. He has the bomb. Will he clear his corners? Head turned. Does put one into the eardrums, but they need to find dupreeh, and they will. The site now theirs. Bomb to be planted. The gap closed quick. Lucky and Zip. A smoke, a kit. It's a good retake setup. So much riding on this one, a 2v2. The stakes never been higher for this game, a wingman. Who strikes first? Sound cues. Smokes. Zipex connecting the bullets. Shox is wounded. His limbs hanging off. He's just got to hold on. The time is on their side. Zip tagged, body bagged, and 15 is secure. My God, the tiniest of margins separating these two teams. Zip in transition does get to tuck in as they swing.
They're going to hear the footsteps. Kyojin has to clear this. He has to clear this position.
He's looking at car. Will he clear it? Will he clear it? Yes, he will. And Magis loses his head. Surely the site now too. This could be it for Astralis. 3 players. Glaive has pulled out all the stops. Zip, what have you got? The answer's nothing. Vitality 2 frags away from sending Astralis out of the legend stage. Nade. Oh, it's well played. ZywOo beheads him. It's all onto Lucky. An AK and a dream, or Astralis are left in the Legends stage. No Stockholm, no crowd. Lucky trying to kick and scream as best he can. One low. Shox is on 10 HP. The rookie trying to extend play, gets the info towards the Goose position.
Halfway gone.
He's paranoid about long. He's got to commit now. It's ZywOo. He's the one to secure it. Astralis eliminated by Vitality right down to the wire. 29 rounds on Dust 2. A hard-fought battle. And the job's not done. Sweat off the brow for sure. Defending champions will not be in the arena to defend their title.